Hello everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I have a fun project to share with you. We're using a stitching die set. This was designed by Nichol Spohr and it's so cute. It creates a fun stitched carrot and then it also creates a fun stitched little bunny. Today we're not doing any stitching, we're doing faux stitching. Faux stitching is quick and easy and it doesn't involve felt. We're going to die cut out paper and it looks just adorable on a card. We're doing this in 5 easy steps and we're going to jump in and get started with step number 1, which is creating our focal point. Focal point is going to be a whole bunch of carrots and so we're going to take the carrot piece, and again this is meant to stitch and stuff, but we're going to just fake it today. I'm going to cut out several carrots. I think we're going to do 6 in total. And then I'll just show you how I create one and then I'll do the rest off of camera. The carrot has this piece here that creates the greenery and we'll cut out 6 of those. And while we're die cutting, I'm also going to die cut out this cute little heart here. The cardstock that I'm using is from Spellbinders. We have Coral, Peridot, and Seaside. I'm going to run this through my die cut machine and we'll be right back. I went ahead and punched out all the little holes in my carrot. That's what it looks like. When I die cut it, most of the holes stayed intact, but I did punch them all out. I'll do that with this one. But there's my carrot base. Okay, I'm bringing in some inks and we're going to do a little bit of ink blending on our carrot. I'm going to use my Pink Fresh Studio Persimmon ink. And we're just going to add a little color. I always like to do just one side heavy and then kind of fade. And that is our little carrot. I'm also going to bring in a green ink. This is Spruce Tips. And taking the little carrot fringe, those are all cut pieces. I'm going to add a little color to the very top. And I'm going to do this 6 times, okay? But I'm going to show you how to do 1. Now after we have this done, I have a pen set. This is from Spellbinders. Well, it's not from Spellbinders, but you can pick it up at Spellbinders. But these, it comes in a really nice little case. The case kind of flips over, and you can actually set it up. Let's see. Set it up on your desk. Today I'm just using the brown pen. It's a very fine tip pen. Honestly, any kind of marker you have would work. I chose brown because black is a little bit harsh, and I think brown looks really good with oranges. Now all I'm going to do, let me zoom in. All I'm going to do, it's so easy, is just draw a line over these stitched lines. Okay, I'm going to turn it and just continue. It's going to be a little lumpy, and that's okay. And then we'll go over these lines. And that is all there is to it. Super easy. It looks like we stitched it, but we didn't. I'm going to do the same thing to the heart. I'm going to use brown. We're just going to go around these edges. I'm going to flip it. And that's all there is to the heart. Okay, to create my carrot, you see how it kind of fringes? I'm going to cut it in three different parts. This is how I do it. I'm going to add a little glue, and we're going to layer all 3 of these together. Just adding a little glue here, and then we will add, and then I'll take my carrot, I'm going to flip it over, add some glue at the top here, and then we're just going to tack this down. And that is our little faux stitched carrot. I am going to go one step further, and we're going to fold over some of these. That just gives our little carrot a little bit of character, and that's all there is to it. Okay, I'm going to continue and create 5 more of these, and I'll be right back. And for the most part, my focal point is done. So we're going to put these to the side, put away these little pens, and then we're going to move along to step number 2, which is our home panel. For my home panel, I'm bringing in a border die set. This is called Winter Borders, and I'm going to be using this border on my card today. Now this is kind of delicate when you die cut it out, so what I had did was use some of my Spellbinders white liner sheets. These are like stickers. Basically, I turned this piece into a sticker. I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. I will be right back. Okay, now that all these little pieces were stuck, now all the little pieces are punched out, I'm going to back this on a 1/2 inch strip of that same coral cardstock that we used for our carrots, and we will just adhere this together. Isn't that a pretty pattern? So nice. Okay, I have another panel that is 2 3/4 inches tall by 5 1/2 inches wide. We're going to make a landscape style card today, and I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to adhere it to the very bottom just using my tape runner here. We'll add some adhesive and we'll tack this down, and that will be my home panel that will hold my focal point. Okay, we are going to move along to step number 3, which is creating our sentiment. And for today, we're going to stamp directly on our home panel. So I have my stamping positioner. I'm going to place this panel inside it. And I'm using a stamp set that I haven't seen in a while. When I created this collection for Spellbinders, it was the Windows with a View collection. I had all of my dies and stamps and stencils all in one area, and I had just found my file that I kept everything in. So I'm going to be using my stamp set that I created for Spellbinders. For this card, we are going to add Sending Sunshine and Smiles. If you wanted to add an Easter greeting, you could do the same thing. I'm going to pick it up with the lid of my Misty, and then using my waterfall ink, I'm going to stamp it. We're going to add a colorful greeting here, and I'm going to stamp it one more time. Lovely. And that is my greeting. We're going to go ahead and take our focal point, and we are going to add our focal point to our home panel now. So, okay, we're going to bring in some small ones, and then we're going to work around those little holes on our carrots. And I thought we would just line up these carrots and do a flip-flop with them. I didn't press down on them so I can adjust a little bit, but 5 fit on here perfectly. So I'm going to put this carrot, you can put this carrot on the inside, you just have to remove the foam tape, but that would be cute on the inside of a card. But I'm just going to press these down now. Okay, and then we have this little heart, and I think I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add a little ink to this little heart too. We'll add a little shading with this. And then we'll add our little heart over here, kind of overlapping the 2 on the end. Lovely. We have some foam tape sticking out, and that's okay. That's going to work to our advantage when we put this on our step number 4, which will be our background. So let's jump into that. We're going to be stamping some wood grain on an A2 panel of the Seaside cardstock, and wood grain needs to go a certain way, so I'm making sure it's landscape. The wood grain pattern or cling stamp that I'm using is from Hero Arts, and it's called Wood Grain Bold Prints. Just going to remove this here, and we will tack this down. And you know what? I need to remove this. I always forget to remove my mouse pad. Okay, let's see. Okay. much better. Okay, I'm going to go over my wood grain with my watermark ink. Gonna give it a good press. Okay. And I think we did good. Okay, let's bring in some white embossing powder. Ooh, I think this is going to look fabulous. Okay, so now, once we have full coverage, I'm going to use my heat gun and we'll melt this. I forgot how neat it is when you heat emboss a background like this. Okay, I'm going to take my background panel. We're going to add some adhesive behind here, and I'm going to tack it down to the front of my card base. After we have this adhered, we're going to take our home panel, and I'm going to line it up and place it on top of my card base. Just love springtime. I love the spring colors. Okay, after this is done, we are going to move along to step number 5, which is embellish. For embellishing my card today, I'm bringing in some little heart buttons. These are from Buttons Galore. I picked these up and I thought they were just so cute. I want to add a little white heart. Maybe a bigger one. Maybe a bigger one. To our existing heart, but I am going to thread it with some white twine. I went ahead and put glue dots behind my button. And then we're going to offset it a little bit off of our other heart. How cute. We got a little texture. For embellishing, we're just going to add one little button, but that finishes my card today. I do want to mention I have another 5 easy step card making tutorial using the same die set. We're going to use the bunny this time. So keep a lookout for that video. I have lots more fun videos coming up to share with you. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I have 2 more videos that you guys might be interested here. If you guys are new and like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way for future videos, be notified. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.